Hey guys, just finished watching Arrow, Season 6, Episode 21, Docket, number 11, 1941, 773. This episode here on IMDb has a 9.9, and yeah, that's probably what I'd give this episode. What a great episode. So it starts off with Diggle doing some action. It looked like a flashback, but I guess it kind of was a bit of a flashback to Diggle kind of rescuing the human target, and it looked pretty cool and stuff. It was a cool idea. It just the special effects in that scene were it was obvious that whole episode had a lower budget since they planned to keep it all in the courtroom and stuff, but the special effects in the opening scene were just really terrible. Renee kind of feels bad for putting Oliver on trial and all that stuff. Diggle shows up in court when he's called to court just in time. And then Diana ends up pleading the fifth, forces Renee to kind of plead. He can't plead the fifth because if they all plead the fifth, then it's kind of it makes them all look guilty, right? But Renee is not called to the stand. He's ready to lie and not give up Oliver when Diaz shows up with Zoe. He's afraid of what he could do to Zoe type thing, so he ends up just giving Oliver in and stuff, and it's an interesting idea to play with that. Now that Renee gives up Oliver, Oliver tells his lawyer that he's the Green Arrow. That was definitely an interesting idea to see where things are going to go with this, and Tommy Merlin shows up as the Green Arrow. Now it's interesting with the way that they did that. They didn't explain they give it a little bit, the idea of how Tommy Merlin's there and how I've been the Green Arrow for the whole time and all that stuff, but why did Tommy Merlin, why would he give himself up? Why would he not let Oliver take it? And it's because of the guilt that Roy Harper has been taken, and Roy Harper got in trouble for all that. So I think it's an interesting idea to play with that, so it'd be cool to see where things go more with that. Christopher Chase, Human Target, is playing Oliver Queen, which is interesting with that because the guy who played Human Target back in 2011, 2001, there's a DC Human Target TV show that main actor actually played the prosecuting lawyer in The Flash when he was on trial, the trial of The Flash. So that was quite interesting playing that two connections on both sides here. Black Siren is called to the stand and ends up giving and says that Tommy Merlin is the Green Arrow. So that was quite interesting dealing with that storyline. She did it for not for Oliver, but for Quentin. That's really going to be cool to play with that as things go on. Their relationship is looking pretty cool here. So Oliver is found guilty, but the judge ends up letting him go. We find out the judge was replaced with the Human Target and stuff. So that was quite interesting with that. It's going to be cool to see that. And it's cool seeing Will Simpson from Jessica Jones playing as a Human Target. It's quite cool seeing that. And Black Siren goes to kill Diaz, but he has a device that kind of stops and saves him. So it's really going to be cool to see where things go with all this. I kind of like this episode. I like dealing with it all inside the prison. Since Tommy Merlin was only here, Colton Donnells was in the episode very, very, very limited and stuff. And the ultimate reveal was that it was the Human Target. It was a good reveal. I didn't see that one coming, but because I did think it was still the Tommy Merlin, the one from Earth X, who was from the crossover, but it wasn't that version. So it's like. I don't know. I just would not have revealed him in the trailers for this episode. I would have left it at the Green Arrow jumps down, he's about to reveal himself, and then we get cuts. We don't see who it is. I wouldn't have let that in here because he's not in this episode enough to leave it to put in the trailer. It was a big reveal that they should not have left for the trailer. It would have been a big enough. It would have been intriguing enough to see. Oh, someone else puts on the cape. Who is it? Type thing. It would have been an interesting idea. And also we find out that Reza has her suspicion. She's known this whole time, or at least recently, that he's the Green, that Oliver is the Green Arrow, which would be interesting to see later on as to how long has she known. Has she known it the whole time? When did she kind of first suspect it? That would also be quite interesting to play with this. So all in all, this episode was a good episode. I like where things are going with this. I like the Black Siren stuff. What's going to happen with her and Diaz? Since she betrayed Diaz and went after, tried to kill him, and it kind of all backfired and stuff. So I think it's really going to be cool to see where things go with this. Although like he did say, she is pretty stupid. She shouldn't have gone after him like the way she did. She should have waited. That she's, she knows his stuff, his moves and stuff. So waited till he drives around, and when he's in his car, then you scream, make the car roll, and then catch, and the car blows up type thing. That's the way I would have done it, rather than just attacking him with all of his men type thing. If they are all in a cars as a convoy or whatever, they would have been a lot easier target to hit with her scream rather than trying to hit everyone. I don't know, would have been a better way to do it. So all in all, it was a great, interesting way to see. Can't wait to see what he ends up doing with Black Siren. Hopefully he doesn't kill her, but we'll have to wait and see where things go with all this. It's really going to be fun to see where things go and how things kind of continue on. I like with the way things are going. It seems like there is a bit of a potential to bringing the teams back together, which I was hoping it would go into next season, just to have the moment of the Flash and everything, bringing everyone back together. But we'll have to wait and see where things go from here. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. Season 6, episode 21, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.